Hello, how are you? Happy Saturday. Hi. Hey, Sky. Sorry I started a little bit late and you couldn't stick around. I totally understand. Please have a good day. Hey, Bard. Hey, Agrius. Hi, 12K. Hello, hello. Hey, Rose. Hi. Great stream this morning. I really like those walkthroughs. Those are really cool. Hi, Chaco. Hi, how are you doing? Hello, hello. A little bit of a later start today, but we're here. We're here. And I'm excited to play some more of this game with you guys. It's very silly. And it's like the perfect thing to do before D&D. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you again, Rose, for that gifted sub earlier. That was really sweet. Thank you, thank you. How is everybody today? What's the plans? What are you doing? Anything fun going on? For me today, we have our vampire therapist game that we're going to play for a couple hours. And then I have my D&D session later, and I'm hoping that my character doesn't die. Hi, Ben. Hey, welcome in. Brains, housework, and then more video games. Yeah, after D&D, housework is my, like, #1 thing today. I just feel like I'm falling behind on a lot of things. Not dying is usually a solid goal. Yeah, and it seems to be like a goal I really have to keep in mind every single session because my D&D character, I mean, I did what she would do, but it was a misstep. It was not a good choice. I knew this, but I also knew what she would do, and so I did it anyways. So, I don't know. We might get murdered by Strahd soon. It's fine. But no, it should be fun. It should be fun. I had to skip last session, so I'm excited to see what happens today. Hey, it happens. Hey, Kala. Hi, how you been? Hello. We get a shout out for Kala too. I don't know if you guys knew it. Kala's one of my model siblings. They have the same model mama as me. Just playing my character. They said as they ran headfirst into the spike. Yeah, basically. In this case, the spike traps are the wrath of Strahd. Impromptu babysitting today? Oh yeah. Nice. You doing some gaming with them and stuff? Thank you for getting those shout outs. Thank you, thank you. All my homies hate Strahd. Yeah, so my character was tried to make a deal with Strahd. That was already a silly plan. Um uh but she did it anyways. And then because her friends that she had been split up from because she thought that they were like a little upset with her over some things were in trouble, and like a lot of bad stuff started happening, and so she went back on the deal. Like she betrayed Strahd after making the deal. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the hammer to drop, you know what I mean? Sorry, not around to be screen distraction as usual. Different kids, they unfortunately don't watch streams. It's a lot easier to babysit whenever you can like play video games with them. Or watch video games being played with them. I have altered the deal. Pray I do not alter it any further. I know, oath breaking is so bad. I know. Hey Reaper, hi, how you doing? How was the rest of your night? I hope you had fun with your drinks and games. These are gaming kids, so normally they want to play themselves. That is totally fair. I guess a lot of it depends on the age too, right? Like younger kids who are like pre like gaming, like, you know, like under 3 years old or whatever, probably could get like hella distracted by a stream and think that they're actually playing it a lot of the time. So yeah. I know like I had a friend who they had like a really, really, really like younger sibling because of like a like remarry type thing, and they would just like hand them an unhooked controller and then just sit behind them and actually play it while they thought they were playing. Just like, man, these lies and manipulation. They're snacking after a long pool session. Oh, nice, man. Being in the water today would be so good. It's so hot. Like, I feel like I just like woke up and like my whole house was just ablaze. I don't know. Doing good. Nice relaxing day off. How are you today? I'm doing well. I was feeling a little icky this morning. Honestly, I don't know. But I'm doing okay now. I'm good now. I think I just needed to like wake up and get some water and some food and chill for a little bit and get it to be cooler. It was so hot in this place. Unhooked controller is great while it lasts. Not the fake controller. Where did the lies end? Lies but not Liza P. Yo, okay, can we talk about that for a second? Can we talk about last night? That boss go like suck a corn cob. I'm so frustrated with that boss. No, I didn't beat it. No, that's now two streams that I have been fighting that boss in. And I'm just like, man, I don't want to use the Spectre. I so badly want to be able to do it without it, but he is a pain in the butt. But it's fine, because I'm going to play more Liza P tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow we'll get him, you know? I'll just start bright and early, and we'll just keep punching him until we can't punch him anymore. As I said, it made me uninstall. Yeah, I kind of don't blame you. It's such a good game, but man. I think it's just that one boss. Don't worry, Reni, it'll get worse. No, don't. No, don't say that. No. Wait, that's not something to not before. See, Reaper. Maybe we should talk about this. How to get ready to worry. Step A. Say it'll get worse. No, it'll be good. I'm still having fun with it, and I think that's the thing. Like, I get frustrated with myself a little bit whenever I can't like down the boss, but as long as I'm still having fun with the game and the frustration isn't greater than the fun, then I'm chill. I'm good. I can keep beating my head against that brick wall all day or until my hand hurts. One of the two. I am gonna try to get a different controller hooked up for tomorrow. I think I have to retire my old Xbox One controller. I think it has lived its life. And I think, I don't know, it served me well for many years, so I can't complain too much. Break the boss, it won't break you. Hell yeah. Hopefully tomorrow. Showed who's the stronger wall. Reni the Wall. That'll be my nickname by the time I get done with him. I'm excited to try him again. But today we're gonna do a little vampire therapist. I'll probably get into the game pretty quick, just because, you know, having to do D&D here in a couple hours. This will be like my shortest stream ever, but I still wanted to hang out this morning. You only lose if you quit. Exactly. Hi, Killer. How you doing? Just imagine how upset the boss is. It keeps telling you but never killing you but never wins. A part of me feels like the AI was like trying to learn new tricks or like pull fast ones. Like instead of starting on the same move every single time, it would just like randomly switch it up. I'm like, oh, hold on. You didn't do this last time. What's going on? Trying to trip me up. Doing okay. I need more sleep though. Yo, same. Very much same. It's my own fault though. I always say I'm gonna go to bed and then I go and lay in bed and then my brain just like goes and goes and goes, and so then I like put on a show or something to try to like get it to stop. And then I get distracted by the show because the show is too good. Have you guys watched Traitors? Have you guys watched Traitors? Like that kind of like mole show? It's like like a murder whodunit, like kind of reality show. Man, I love stuff like that. Like the where they have to do like puzzles and really be thinking and try to figure out who like the mole is and stuff. I love that stuff so much. I wanted to watch it. Is it good? I started the first season of the US Traders. And I'm like, how many episodes am I in? I think like 5 or 6. It is so good. It is so good. So when I was younger, I really liked The Mole, like the original The Mole show, and then it like ended. And so then whenever they brought it back on Netflix, I was like, oh heck, that's awesome. And I really enjoyed it. I didn't realize how much Traders was similar to The Mole. It's got a lot of the same vibes. A lot of the same vibes. Some of the upcoming contestants are people I like from other shows. Yeah, I want to, because is it season 2 is out, right? And then I think, are they filming season 3 or something? That was one thing that was really cool, is I was seeing people on season 1 from like Big Brother and stuff that I had like randomly seen before. Season 3 finished filming. Nice. Very cool. Maybe by the time I get through season 2, it'll be out. I don't know, I like those kind of shows. I like trying to figure it out along the way. Or like with like traders, obviously, like you know who the traders are as a viewer, but I like trying to suss out what their next move is gonna be, or like who people are gonna vote for to banish and stuff. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of neat trying to like get into people's minds and see what they're gonna do. It sounds kind of cool. It's pretty neat. If you like puzzles, if you like whodunits, if you like challenge type shows, riddles and stuff, yeah, I think you'd like it. Claim to Fame was a fun one too. It's on Hulu. Ooh, I haven't even heard of that. Interesting. Okay, I might have to check that out. A lot of people from Survivor. So I know there were some people from Survivor on. I never really got into Survivor. I don't know. Some of them really like hook me, and then like some of those, I don't know. I don't want to watch people eat bugs. I'm sorry. maybe that's the main thing. I just don't want to watch people eat bugs or be covered in bugs. Like, no thanks. But yeah, hopefully I can find some more puzzle shows like that. Yeah, no, The Mole is good. It's just a big nah. Yeah, for real. I can understand some things. Like I know some people actually, you know, like crickets. Like crickets is like just a part of their diet, like depending on where you live. Like, and they're cooked and seasoned, and like and it can be like a delicacy. Like okay, I don't know that I would try it, but that doesn't bother me as much. But it's like when you're seeing things like crawl on these, nope, 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 nope. I like that the Traders has both physical and mental challenges in equal measure. Yeah, I like that too. I think that's one thing about Survivor. It's just like it's like all physical challenges, right? Or at least mostly. Obviously, there's some mental to it, but it's less like puzzles and stuff like that. And less mind games. I don't know. I like that kind of stuff. Think of the protein. Ugh. I mean, you're not wrong. They're a little crunchy, but chocolate covered crickets aren't that bad. Chocolate covered crickets. Hi, Rainbow. Hi. I hope you got some rest yesterday. I've been watching Physical 100 recently. That has been a cool just physical game show. Ooh, I'm gonna look it up. I guess it depends on like what the physical challenges are. You know? I do great at Wipeout. Watching stuff like that is kind of fun. Like people do like obstacle courses and whatnot. You woke up at 4 a.m.? You woke up at 4? Yeesh. We really talk about eating bugs an odd amount. We really do. I'm not sure if there's any correct amount to talk about that. Pulling giant boats? 1v1 ball keep away fights and like, okay, okay. See, I could get into that. Any amount is fair to BH. Ever try? Ugh, no. What? No. Mealworms? What? Jaylee, hi. Thanks for the mustache. Mealworms. Ugh. Man. Now that I'm like totally eked out, I guess it's good we're gonna be playing Vampire Therapists. Just more reasons to play. You could be having the best sandwich of your life and you want to eat bugs. Yo, for real, that's what I'm saying. You could be over here having like really good seafood. Like if you want to eat a bug, like just eat shrimp. Just eat something that kind of is close. But it's tasty. They're like tacos, crunchy, then shit. Why are you like this? That's so terrible. Ugh. Most Extreme Challenge was hilarious. It was a Japanese game show called Takeshi's Castle that they dubbed over and just made it absolutely silly. The dub did not match the actual dialogue. Oh my goodness. I think I've seen like clips of some shows like that. Why are we talking about eating bugs? We were talking about shows like Traitors, The Mole, Survivor, and like why we like certain ones over others. And I was just mentioning that like I don't super love like Survivor and stuff like that because I don't want to watch people eat bugs or like you guys remember Fear Factor where they just like put somebody in a booth and just like let things crawl all nope. Oh, I just get like eked out just thinking about it. Ugh. Apparently, if you separate the bug flesh out, it tastes like No. Really? Really? Tastes like crab? Not fun when it gets... Rainbow. Rainbow, no. I was typing, how are you guys? But I'm pretty sure we're not okay. You would be correct. We're hungry and need our protein. Jeez. No bugs for me. No bugs for me. You know, not a big bug fan. They do a lot of good things for us. I realize this, but outside of that, no thanks. Get so tired of Fear Factor, it stopped being about fears and just became how gross can we make this challenge without getting our show canned? Ugh, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Does that even run anymore? How long did that run for? It actually hit one of my worst fears. It was rough to watch. Ugh. Well, I'm pretty sure that they hit one of mine. I've never watched it, but I'm pretty sure the whole spider thing happened. So that's I wouldn't have been able to watch that. I don't remember if this is right, but I think there was a Fear Factor episode where a guy was suspended 100 feet off the ground in a car with bugs. I get reminded about it more often than I care to admit. Okay, so you're trapped inside a vehicle. These spiders, no, having them like crawl all over you. Ugh. Man, being stuck in a car with bugs. And then if you have a fear of heights on top of that, or like claustrophobia, like not being able to like get, oh man, yeah, that would be a rough one depending on who you were. I wonder if that show like specifically targeted people with like various phobias, or if they just like got random people and just like would see what they were scared of. Kind of curious how they choose to cast those. I don't know. Hey Garu, thank you for lurking. It ran for 6 original seasons, got canceled, redone for a season, canned again, and finally 2 more. How many times does a show get canceled before it stops coming back? Threw people into a pool that was completely covered with no air and no light. They had to find one spot that would let them out. Ugh. Ugh. Nope. Whoever locks me in a car hundreds of feet up full of bugs better run and better run fast and far. Bad things will happen. I definitely don't think I would be friends with that person anymore. I'd be like, you know, we could coexist, but that was terrible. Alright, let's play some Vampire Therapist. How's that sound? How's that sound, guys? Alright. Here we go. Why would I want to be friends with a corpse? There were divers in the water with them, so it wasn't going to result in anything terrible, but I probably would have immediately panicked and inhaled a lot of water. Yeah. I think I panicked too much for those kind of game shows.
Worry not, my friend. I shall not unload all the world's cares onto you.
All right. So we had just got done with like our third client, I think. So I wonder who our next client is going to be. Also, if the music is like hella loud or anything, just let me know. I can turn it down. I think some of it was kind of loud before.
I know how strongly this next client requires aid. She is a great deal older than most of the clients you've seen, and sometimes it is harder for the elderly to see reality.
Oh no.
It took me far too long to do so.
Oh no.
She as old as you are?
Not nearly. Thus, she should be more ready for change than I was.
Wonder who it's gonna be.
Take a look at her intake form.
What is the name? What is that? Medla? I don't know. This last symbol is odd. 1,804 years old. Gender female. Origin Bronze Age. An elder vampire like myself. Medi. Medi has lived mostly alone for the past 2 millennia. She grew up among wanton violence between Irish clan warlords and has since kept distance between herself and mortals. She now spends more of her time online, where she has become a streaming celebrity. I do not know what this means, but perhaps a younger vampire might. She has expressed frustration at the increasing demands of her followers. Suggestion: be patient with the elderly. Huh. Okay, so we're gonna be giving vampire therapy to a vampire streamer.
Dang, she died young. Makes me wonder why I waited so long to kick the bucket. Could have left a nicer looking corpse.
Alas, death does not often allow us to have much choice in the matter.
Says here she doesn't leave home unless she has to.
I mean, kinda same.
Indeed, it is a puzzle, as elder vampires can often be.
I sure do hope I can help her.
Vampire streamer giving therapy to a vampire streamer. Yes, full circle.
You will do your best, I know. Let me allow you some privacy. She comes.
She comes. The Inception.
Hello?
Cute! Cute! Holy heck! She's amazing! Her hair, her eyes, her everything. What the? Okay. This might be my new favorite client.
Hey there, how do I say your name? Is it, Medbug? Medbee?
Mev is my real name. Medbee's just my screen name. You can call me Medi if you like.
So Medbee is her screen name. They call her Medi. Medi, that name is pronounced Maeve. It is not a D. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That makes sense.
Oh, mighty fine meeting you, Medi. I'm Sam.
Is that all you are?
I couldn't rightly say. I ain't no more or less than Sam.
Just Sam.
You're a cute, strange cowboy man.
Queen of Shadows. Reni can't be a therapist for her due to conflict of interest.
I don't know, you should be calling your potential therapist cute, miss.
Oh yeah, I should keep it professional. Just kidding. You're not cute at all, okay?
Not in a touching bodies way.
I take it back.
You're more like a rabbit or a mouse. Oh, I want to dress you up in a little mouse onesie and watch you scurry about.
What?
You can keep your hat on and be a little cowboy mouse. Oh, I like that very much. I'd keep you in a little cage and give you lots of cheese and, of course, a wheel to run on.
Is she offering to, like, make him a pet?
Be my risky little pet.
Hi, Fruity. Hey. Sam's like, what did I get myself into?
What is the matter, Samuel?
Yeah, no, this is fine, Samuel.
I think I'm out of my depth here, Chief. I ain't keen to be anyone's pet.
Older vampires such as myself can sometimes be uncomfortable to be around.
What? No, we're all great.
I believe this will be an excellent challenge in setting boundaries, Samuel.
Boundaries, okay, boundaries.
Explain to her your boundaries. You will be modeling positive behavior and saving yourself a little trouble.
Yeah, just a little.
All the more reason to be clear and polite right now. Good luck, Samuel. I know you can do it.
You look distracted, little mouse. Have you smelt a bit of cheese? Did your whiskers twitch?
Oh my goodness.
All right, miss, before we keep going, I think we need to set a few boundaries.
I think you should just say I don't eat cheese. I'll do everything else, but I'm lactose intolerant.
I don't eat cheese, you know that. We only drink blood anyway. Mortal food doesn't exactly agree with us.
But a mouse who doesn't eat cheese is hardly a mouse.
But I'm not a mouse.
I like her accent.
Then why do you have twitchy whiskers?
I just like the way they look.
So do I. That's why I think you should eat some cheese.
Oh my.
Well, I ain't gonna. Take it or leave it.
You're very mean for a mouse.
Uh-oh. She's getting mad. Oh god, look at her face. She's upset. Now I have sneaky whiskers. Let's see. I'll wear a onesie, but I don't want to live in a cage.
This stuff about putting me in a cage and making me your pet are things you should be doing with a blood partner. Besides, I make the rules about my own body. If I don't want something, you gotta respect it or find a new therapist.
You don't want me to do things to your body.
You cut that out. I'm serious now.
Very well. Be that way.
Put your foot down, Sam.
First of all, I ain't gonna wear no onesie. I don't think I could find one that'd fit.
I could sew one for you. I would make the neck hole really big so that your funny hat would fit right through it.
I mean, offering to make him like a handmade onesie. That'd be hard to decline. That's pretty, you know. Someone making a craft for you, that's so much time and effort they're putting in. Like, how can you decline that?
Okay, well maybe I wasn't being clear. I don't want to wear a onesie.
But it would make me happy.
Well, it wouldn't make me happy, miss.
Fine. But I don't like it.
She's so upset. All right,
I think that about
we've covered our
covers it.
boundaries.
Very well. It's a little boring. People usually let me do what I want to do to them.
Well, this is less boring then. It's something new.
I suppose you're right. It's very clever, strange cowboy man. May I still call you a mouse from time to time, though?
If it'll make you feel comfortable, I guess it ain't hurting me. But let's get to you and why you're here. Now, it said on your intake form that...
I think she's overworked. She said that she was having a hard time keeping up with her followers, like, demands and stuff.
You're overworked, it said. You're not my first client with that
Pretty
problem.
sure.
What line of work are you in?
I play video games.
Video games? Like Star Invaders?
Exactly like Star Invaders.
No, silly. More like Overcharged 2 and Pension Impact. More of an FPS and RPG girl.
Huh. I mean, yeah, same.
I don't know what them things are. I kind of figured video games were just a fad, like collecting ferns was in my time.
Collecting ferns, really?
Video games are lots of fun. There's even one where you get to play a cowboy and kill bunches and bunches of people. Then you get to pretend you feel bad about it. After that, you kill even more people.
Shucks, that there might give me some flashbacks. But you're working by playing video games? How's that?
Reni, I think she's stealing your shtick a little bit, and I feel like she's just kind of better at it. I mean, have you heard her voice? Like,
I stream on Glitch. I have millions and millions of followers there.
and Glitch. Holy. Hey, Kerrigan, hi.
Wait just a gosh darn minute. People are paying to watch you pee?
Wait, excuse me? Oh, that's what he thinks streaming. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Of course not. That sort of thing would be on my Only Zealots page. If I could pee. Which I can't, because I'm a vampire.
I was not expecting that. There's so much just in this one chat box right here. That's just so much.
Alright, you gotta walk me through this.
What's streaming mean if it ain't paying?
What's streaming mean if it ain't paying?
Vampires can't pee. I mean, so it depends on, like, you know, the lore and the universe, but in most cases, like, vampires don't really do a lot of the normal bodily functions. They just kind of exist.
Streaming means to share your computer screen to the internet.
Like watching the cinema, only instead of people shooting each other, it's you answering emails?
Yep.
Sort of. Mostly people just like to watch people shooting other people. Only it's little computer people that only look like people.
Clear as mud. I got some more questions about them funny things you mentioned, though.
Them funny things. What's Only Zealots? God, I think I might save that one for last. What's all this FPS and RPG stuff?
What's all this RPG and FPS stuff?
Oh, thank you, Bard.
Role-playing games and first-person shooters.
Oh, that was really good timing, Bard. I was already taking a drink.
Kinda dark to be playing games about the first person you ever shot. That ain't a good moment.
You're extra silly. It's a video game with a first-person perspective. It only looks as though you're shooting someone.
In Vampire the Masquerade TTRPG, you can spend blood to fake being a human, like be warm to the touch, eat normal food, but really? Wow.
I like the ones where there's lots and lots of blood. I end up feeling quite hungry.
Are they still using corn syrup to look like blood? It never looked realistic to me.
They don't use corn syrup in video games. You're very funny.
I'm glad I'm funny, I guess. Let me ask you something else about these video games.
And 5 liters of blood to take a dump? Goodness. Hey, Premium. Hi, how are you? No, you're not late. I was late. I was very late today, so it's a bit shorter stream than usual. But welcome in. Happy to see you. When I went to bed last night, you were playing Conscript. Yeah. You were playing more of that. Man, when I was watching you play that the other day, it kept scaring me. like the mice or whatever would like attack you and make a sound, and I'm like, ah. Every time. All right, what's Only Zealots?
What's Only Zealots?
That's a very special website where my very special followers get to see me do naughty things for money.
Well,
You've been around a long while. Do you need money?
No, of course not. But I do like having mortal blood bags who will do anything for me. They're very useful.
This whole thing makes me feel old.
But you're only a baby vampire, strange cowboy man. I'm glad you're not the kind of baby who poops and pees, though. That's quite icky.
Why did she even say that?
I had some more questions.
So,
All right, I think I understand.
never mind. We don't have any more
Working
questions.
pretty dang hard for all them followers. What do you need them for?
Lots of things. They pay my rent for me, buy clothes and gifts for me. They dispose of all the bodies.
They dispose of all the bodies.
They're all so eager to
I
die.
didn't know that came with this agreement. Hold on.
They're like servants?
Servants, little sheep, whatever you'd like to call them.
And they're willing to just up and die for you.
Oh, naturally. Sometimes all I have to do is smile for them. They find it enchanting.
This game has taken a turn. It has. It really has.
And they quite like my breasts and vulva.
Oh, I see.
Well then.
Does it make you uncomfortable to hear me say breasts and vulva?
And again.
I reckon I just wasn't expecting that level of candidness.
Oh man, this game. What? This game was not like this last stream. We played this.
Breasts, vulva.
Oh my god! Stop.
Oh, but it's so much fun to watch your little whiskers twitch.
So, these followers of yours do a lot of work for you, huh?
Yes, change the subject, Sam. Good job. Good segue.
I have almost 100 million little sheep. It's rather difficult to manage them all and keep them happy.
Why do you need to keep so many servants happy?
I need my sheep. If I don't have them, I'll have nothing.
Oh yeah, I need to. I need to remember how to do all these things. Okay, so need my sheep. If I don't have them, I'll have nothing. That. So part of me thinks it's Nosferatu thinking, just because it's like, that's obviously she'll still have things. Like, this is totally not true. Like, she'd be fine. But maybe it's a control fallacy. Like, maybe it's just like her wanting control over it. No, I think it's
Is
this.
it really true that if you don't have your followers, you won't have anything?
We
Ain't
did
you
it.
got other stuff you're interested in?
We're therapizing.
Suppose I enjoy reading and video games. And I can do those things alone. There's also playing games with my body.
Oh my god.
There's that.
Which Americans don't do. You like to shoot people instead. Bang, pow, ugh.
That ain't always true. But let's get back to what you were saying.
If I don't make them all happy, they'll turn against me.
They'll turn against me. See, that sounds more like control.
Oh, wait a minute. That's
Yeah.
one of them double control fallacies.
A control fallacy? What is that, manling?
Manling.
It's the idea that you either have complete control over something or no control over something. The idea that you can make everyone happy is something that ain't in anyone's power. And assuming you have no control and they'll all turn against you ain't true either.
That is true, I suppose. I can do things you couldn't dream of. But I won't show them to you because you're an American.
What?
That is much appreciated, miss. And now about the stuff you were saying.
All I'll be is the lonely, crazy girl with a flat full of stinky corpses.
Because the people won't be there to move the corpses for her. So much American hate. I know. They dig on us so much. And I get it. We deserve it a lot of the time. Let's be real. Let's see. I'll be as the lonely, crazy girl with a flat full of stinky Oh, wait, labeling.
Let's
Labeling.
ease off
Yeah.
them labeling terms. Don't go calling yourself crazy.
I am crazy. And I know how strange I sound to these short-lived creatures.
I reckon I might sound the same if I were around as long as you and seen some of the stuff you've seen.
Hydra!
Hello,
hi.
ReniTheVamp.
Hi,
Reni
hello.
Fluff.
How are you doing? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you so much.
Besides, crazy ain't got any kind of real meaning. What's sane? You've been around a while, you know them definitions change all the time.
You know, that's a really good way to put that. Like, what really is crazy? Right? You know? Don't we all have a little bit of that, I think. Also, imagine being 1800 years old. Like seeing all of that history like firsthand. Like, I'm surprised she's as stable as she is.
I suppose that's true. Don't think any of us are really sane.
I'm not insane. That definition changed last century. Exactly.
I think that's a heck of a lot closer to the truth.
I just want to look at my body parts anyway. Don't have much else to share, it seems.
Aw, see, now I feel like she's discounting her other, like attributes and stuff. Hydra, more biddies!
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Happy Saturday. Hope you having a good one. I gotta go already, but have a great stream.
Oh, well, thank you for popping in. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and thank you so much for the bits. I really do appreciate that. Have a good one, Hydra. This here, I feel like she's disqualifying like her other positive attributes. Like, obviously she's like hella cute and she's got her only zealot stuff and whatnot, but like I feel like there's got to be personality there, right? Like there's more to her than just that. So maybe
Come on now.
Yeah.
You've been around for nearly 2,000 years. How in the heck could you have nothing to offer?
I'm sanity adjacent. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna be like, I'm like sane adjacent. Thank you. I'm gonna borrow that for something. I don't know what yet.
I'm sure you could tell me all
How are you
sorts
doing
of
today,
things
Em?
about history and the places you've been to and the things you've done.
If I talk about things I like, my followers abandon me. Fickle little bloodbags. You always like it when I show off, though.
Well, then get some new followers then who like what you're talking
That's
about.
the problem with your followers, not you.
Yeah.
Don't go disqualifying the positive things about
Find your
yourself
people.
just because they don't see them.
You're very kind, Manling. If you were one of my followers, I might even let you live.
A very kind gesture, miss.
I can't help but think, though. I should make my little sheep happy. After all, they are willing to die for me.
Should
You
statements.
say you should keep your followers happy. Do you like it when they're happy?
Just because I kill my bloodbags doesn't mean I wish to be cruel. After all, they're so cute when they die with smiles on their precious little faces.
I'm glad to hear that, but here's the thing. When you say you should make them happy, you turn it into a responsibility. If you got 100 million people you should please, that's pressure you don't need. Get what I'm saying?
You are too sweet, little mouse. Like a sugar mouse. Someone might try to eat you.
I like her eyes when she gets all like happy with him. They're all like shiny.
They already did. How do you think I turned into a vampire?
You make me seem very silly for worrying so much about my blood bags. Not a very good vampire, am I?
Well, what's a good vampire supposed to do?
Bittens is cute, but how about little blood bags? Apparently that's her community name. I feel like little blood bags is both like kind of cute, but also sounds like it feels a bit like rude to me. You know, like I'm like, it sounds so cute, but then I think about what it means and I'm just like, I don't know, that kind of sounds bad too.
My father used to tell me that we were supposed to be gods.
Really close to meatbag. It makes me think of HK from KOTOR.
Told me that
I don't think I
rule all
I wouldn't know that
humanity.
reference.
I imagine he'd be ever so disappointed in me.
Bloodbag is very Mad Max Fury. Oh yeah, my little meat Max.
Well, blood parents are always complicated. They like continuing their legacies,
That's
but
a good one.
people ain't too good at being anything but themselves.
I wish someone would tell him that. He's a very bad listener.
Well, you should be proud of yourself for getting away from him. I know it ain't easy.
I didn't leave him. The druid sealed him away long ago.
Oh.
But so are us all when he escapes. And there'll be nothing we can do. Oh, it's gonna be ever so much blood.
I think we can handle a vampire.
Oh, I was wrong.
Now.
Oh no.
The bastard ain't even heard of a gun.
Oh no, what did it, what? How did I get that? What?
You don't understand.
Oh
He's
man,
a wizard.
I'm gonna have to go back through some of them.
The last I heard, wizards ain't bulletproof. Let's give ourselves a little credit. I ain't gonna worry too much about this fella. Besides, if he is coming back to kill us all, we only got so much time to enjoy, right?
I mean, that's fair.
These dang followers of yours have got you stuck at home, though.
It's better this way. It's not safe outside.
Well, why do you say that?
Because there are bad people out there. They've tried to burn me, touch me, enslave me. They are cruel and horrible.
Okay, so it's not control. It's not should. She is labeling, but at the same time, if they've tried to do that, they are kind of bad, cruel, and horrible. I think it's gotta.
I know you've
Yep,
been
it's
through
labeling.
some
Okay,
tough times,
okay.
Mitty. And you got a hell of a lot of reasons to think people are all awful.
Yeah.
But those experiences ain't the be-all and end-all. There's a lot of bad, a lot of good, and even more in between.
Maybe. But it's safer to assume that it's all bad. Mortals are very afraid, and when mortals are afraid, they are quite cruel.
That's more of that all-or-nothing thinking. There's billions of people out there now, and more differences between each and every one of them than you'd expect.
All right.
But I don't need to endanger myself anymore. I have my sheep.
I'm sure we'll get to talking about them real soon.
I can talk about them now. They help me stay in my flat. If I stay in one place, I have power. Instead of them burning me, I can burn them.
Thank you for that,
And
Papa.
touch them and enslave them.
Oh my. Okay.
With
Control.
all due respect, miss, you're playing with sunshine here. Life is always going to change. That's the one thing we can be sure of. Your retreating from society is only going to make it harder to face the changes ahead.
Such as when the machines arrived.
Wait, the meat mix?
What machines are you talking about?
The ones in the factories. The ones who made me leave the bog. Did not like that very much.
Oh, look, I didn't want to upset you. You're here to handle the world a little better, and that means being honest about what might happen. That makes sense?
Yes. The machines keep getting stronger. I should be ready for them.
See, now I'm getting Aloy vibes with the hair and everything. It's like a vampire Aloy.
All right. Well, let's keep talking.
They used to call me Calich Namona, the witch of the bogs.
Man, that sounds
I
amazing.
like it that way. I like it when they think I'm a monster.
The way she said that name was sick. Alright, so... they used to call me that. I like it that way. Think I'm a monster, so labeling.
Hold on a sec, Mitty. I get that there's safety in people thinking you're some kind of monster. But what I can't abide is you calling yourself one. Names have power. You know what they used to call me?
Fuzzy McWhiskers. Scaly Tail Sam. Ooh, Scurrying Sam.
Oh my goodness, Scurrying
They
Sam.
called me Slaughtering Sam.
Oh.
And as you might imagine, I didn't earn many friends with that name.
That's not very cute at all.
No, it ain't. I didn't feel cute neither. I felt like an evil bastard, and that ain't a good feeling.
I didn't say I liked being a monster. It just makes me feel safe.
Then let's find a way to help you feel safe without calling yourself a monster then, huh? But keep going.
If I want to be safe, I should show them what a monster I really am from the safety of my lair.
If I want to be safe, I should show them what a monster I really am from the safety of my lair. I should. Yeah, this cage is looking better and better. I'm all about a vamp ready to rise up against the machines.
Well, why should you show them what a monster you are?
So that they'll know to stay away, of course.
And is that the only way people will stay away?
It's the way I know. I used to put severed heads outside my cottage, but the policemen don't like that very much.
I lurk because no spoilers. Okay, okay, Space. Have a good day. Thank you for lurking. I agree with Sam, but still, Witch of the Bogs is life goals? Yo, seriously, I want to be Witch of the Bogs.
So what if I said you should protect yourself by putting severed heads outside your place again?
I'd say you should learn otherwise. The police can be very mean.
That's what I mean. Should doesn't allow a lot of wiggle room. It might seem like it's just words, but them words can lock us up tighter in a bank vault. But let's keep talking.
Living alone is the life I know, anyway. Well, I've known for millennia. I can't survive in society now.
Man, imagine the kind of culture shock it would be to have just been like, just kind of been like an old vampire hermit from, you know, used to be Witch of the Bogs, and then like trying to go out into modern day society, you know, and like exist. It'd probably be pretty crazy. People will flock to her as a monster, I bet.
You've been through some tough times, but there's some stuff you're saying that just doesn't square with reality.
I just don't think there's anything wrong with a monster girl.
Because there are bad people out there. They've tried to burn me, touch me, enslave me. They are cruel, horrible. If I stay in my place,
so this is where I have to go back around to get that one right that I missed. Let's skip through some of these.
If I want to be safe, I should show living alone.
This one, okay.
I know, anyway. Well, I've known for millennia. I can't survive in society now.
Wow, Reni, I wonder why. I walk a lonely road. Well, that's gonna be stuck in my head now. Let's see. Living alone is the life I know anyway. All I've known for millennia. I can't survive in society now. No?
The ancient vampires are very few. I can tell you with some certainty that your client is very good at hiding her true capabilities, perhaps even from herself.
Living alone is the life I know, anyway. Well, I've known for millennia. I can't survive in society now.
Maybe...
You know,
Oh, okay, I think I get that. I think that
older
makes
than
sense.
Any government on Earth. You've seen the world change in ways none of us could dream of. Hell, you basically won the internet, and I can barely open up my Vmail program.
Won the
You're way
internet.
more capable than you're giving yourself credit for.
I suppose that's true. But I'm not very good with real life people. Unless I'm eating them.
You're still disqualifying the positive by canceling out all them skills you got. You can use all that modern lingo I've barely even heard of. You dab, fam?
Oh, God. Sam, no, don't. Sam, stop, please.
That was ages ago.
Sam, that's a dead meme. Sam, no.
See what I'm saying?
You are very clever, sweetling. It is easy to forget how small and weak mortals are. The world is a big place full of things that might try to hurt me.
It's over. Grandpa Sam out here.
Well, before you face the world, why don't we start with your neighborhood?
It's funny because he's technically younger than her, but he acts like the grandpa who doesn't know how to use the internet. Like...
Let's start slow. Take a walk around your block, 15 minutes a day. Just spend a little time outside looking at the moon.
I suppose if anyone tries to hurt me, I should be able to kill them or enslave them. Very well, strange cowboy man. If anyone does kill me, I'll simply become a ghost. Then I can whisk myself up your bottom with a little ghost needle and poke at your guts.
Excuse me? Did she just say she was gonna go up our bottom with a needle?
I don't think it'll come to that. Just
God, I hope
spend some
not.
time outside and
That
see how you
sounds
feel. We'll
terrible.
talk again in a month. Sound
What,
good?
what do you, like, poke our guts from the inside out with needles? I mean, it sounds like she stuck around society instead of wandering around the woods for the last 90 years. Yeah, that is fair.
Very well. I suppose my followers outside must be eager to carry my coffin home. Promised I would eat them when we got there, so shouldn't keep them waiting.
Not all ghosts do that, FYI. This just brings me back to the ghost butts comment, Em.
Farewell then, little mouse.
Good old 1,000 years of death. Who knew that it could be such a, you know, an advantage in life?
Oh, boy.
Man, that went pretty well. We only had one that we really kind of like messed up.
Well done, my friend. You seem a little
Hey
out of sorts. Are
Kai,
you quite all right?
hi. How are you?
She was something else.
Like so many of our kind, she simply struggles to adjust to a constantly
You missed it. We
changing
were just
world.
giving vampire therapy to a vampire streamer who wanted to make us her pet mouse and keep us in a cage in a onesie. You know, as you do.
I think you will be of great help to her. She clearly likes you.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Exhausted, but we persevere. How is everyone? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. I hope you get some rest. You've been pushing too hard, Kai.
You are under my protection while you are here, Samuel. I guarantee no ghosts will travel up your posterior.
Thanks, Andy, for that reassurance. I really needed that.
You have done excellent work tonight. Please, relax downstairs. Summer will be here before we know it, and the nights shall become short once again. Rest in peace, my friend.
Vampire therapy in a onesie? Yeah, she wanted to put us in a mouse onesie with whiskers and feed us cheese and keep us in a cage. You know. Yeah, one more client down.
Tarnation. I'm glad the kids here aren't glued to their little TVs.
The music is so loud in the club. Why can't it be loud? Okay, Jesus. Alright.
I
Alright.
wonder why that is. I'll bet Crimson knows.
Ooh, we get to talk to Crimson again.
Giddy up, little doggy.
I ain't heard that one in a while.
She was gonna give you a wheel. Yeah, a wheel of cheese. Yeah.
Truth is, I'm running out of cowboy terms. What can I get you, handsome?
How about a kind ear for my troubles?
You got a real old school way of seeing bartenders. But in this case, you're right. I am a good listener. Lay it on me.
I got this new client. Makes me feel old.
250-year-old man feels old, huh?
Yeah. But seriously, I thought I understood people, but she's from another time, like.
No, and extras. Oh, yeah. She was gonna give us a wheel to run on. Yeah, like a little hamster. Yeah.
I've been around a long time, and I ain't seen nothing quite like this.
Guess I was
internet.
still stuck on the
But
cheese.
my client lives there.
And you think you can't help her because you don't understand the internet?
Who truly does, though? The internet is a crazy place. Say you did help her, say you're not sure. I mean, I think we did. I think we did.
I reckon I can be of some aid. Just gotta figure out all this technology. My dial-up modem might not be up to today's standard.
Maybe you were
modem.
right. You are ancient. But I'm glad you're feeling confident, cowboy.
Crimson, please
A
don't say
vampire
that.
who can adapt is a mighty fine one.
Gosh.
Here's the thing, cowboy. Nobody understands the internet.
God, I feel like she just like stabbed me right in the heart. Ugh.
I don't feel old yet, though. Still just glad to be alive, thanks to Andy's blood.
Oh, yeah?
I know you've been curious about why I've been drinking vampire blood. You don't have to pretend. I've got a rare blood cancer. Andy's blood is what's keeping me alive.
Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa.
Oh, I'm real sorry.
I didn't say I was dying. I said I had cancer. Stop making that face. I'm just glad I found Andy. Don't think I was quite ready to die.
Yeah, that got like hella serious really fast.
I, for
Whoa.
one, am glad you're sticking around, Crimson.
Well, thank you kindly. So what'll it be, Sam? You ain't gonna dance?
I remember my 28.8 and 56K dial-up modems, and the sound of a dial-up modem will forever be ingrained in my brain.
No, I ain't gonna dance.
You owe me that story one day, cowboy. Here, have a little something I whipped up for Andy. Herbal blood tea.
Ooh, herbal blood tea with a little garnish on the side. Cute, cute, cute.
No garlic, right?
No garlic.
Mighty kind of you. Maybe I'll take a nightcap. You have yourself a fine night, Crimson.
Face fuck it up, Pinball, Minesweeper. Oh my god, Minesweeper. The amount of hours I wasted on just like Minesweeper. And Spider Solitaire. When your internet stopped working when someone answered the phone. Man. It was always so upsetting, especially if you were downloading something. Ugh. You're like watching your little download bar go up. You're at like 25% after like 5 hours or 6 hours, and then your mom picks up the phone to make a call, and it just gone. All progress gone. Remember the paperclip? Clippy!
Adios, muchacho.
Good old Clippy. One of my first jobs was selling dial-up internet. Oh my gosh. Goodness. Playing an online game. Yeah.
I think that's my last client for a while. My caseload's big enough. I'm starting to get overwhelmed.
I didn't understand Minesweeper when I was a kid and thought it was all luck. I would be terrible on the Bob Squad. To be fair, I did too for the longest time. I didn't understand like the numbers and what all that meant. I feel like if I went back and played it now, it would make so much more sense.
Maybe something from one of my books will inspire me. But then again, I could watch cartoons instead.
Ooh, what are we gonna do? We're gonna read a book or watch a cartoon? So we can read a poem, watch a cartoon, or go to sleep. I'm kind of thinking, since we watched that Three Stooges thing last time, that maybe we should read a poem. What do you guys think? What do you want to do? Looks like you were trying to provide therapy. Would you like help with that? Clippy. Clippy, the therapist assistant. New with Microsoft Windows. We don't use the O word. Anyone ever had a kaleidoscope? Yes, I had a kaleidoscope, and then I had, you know, those little like flip binocular glasses things that were like usually red and white, and you would like you'd put a little disc in it, like a little disc with these little film pieces, and then you'd pull the lever on the side, and it would like move that little slide, like that disc, to the next picture. It was like a picture viewer thing. You guys I don't know what those are called. I wish I feel like I'm not describing that very well. But they kind of look like little mini toy binoculars. Any your age is showing. I know. I know. Let's read a poem. Do that.
I think I'll read a poem.
You're talking about viewfinders. It is a viewfinder. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
I celebrate myself and sing myself, and what I assume you shall assume. For every atom belonging to me, as good belongs to you. I loaf and invite my soul. I lean and loaf at my ease, observing a spear of summer grass. My tongue, every atom of my blood, formed from this soil, this air, born here of parents born here, from parents the same, and their parents the same. I, now 37 years old, in perfect health begin, hoping to cease not till death. Creeds and schools in abeyance, retiring back a while, sufficed it what they are, but never forgotten. I harbor for good or bad. I permit to speak at every hazard. Nature without check, with original energy.
Hey, Gecko. Hi. How's it going?
Just a little reminder that I'm still human. I think that's enough action for one night. Time I got me some shut-eye. Good night, son.
Good night. What do you think our next client is going to be?
A fine evening to you, Samuel. How are you feeling tonight?
Not bad, not bad. A little overwhelmed, but I guess I kind of have a lot going on these days.
Oh, I should turn the music back up now. It's just really loud in the club.
Indeed you do. The mind is an easy place to get lost in, is it not?
You ain't kidding. Keeping all them cognitive distortions in my head and sorting through all my clients' problems ain't easy.
It's just straight up Edward from Twilight. You know what I would actually love is if for some reason it wasn't a vampire this time and it was like a werewolf. I don't know. I think that could be interesting.
We are not machines, Samuel.
I realize that's not the name of the
believe
game,
you
though.
can never handle everything at once. There is a term the mortals use these days, multitasking. It's a kind of meta-control fallacy. Even we must handle thoughts one at a time.
Man, I'm so bad with that stuff, like trying to like multitask. My thoughts are all over the place instead of focusing on one thing. So bad about that.
I guess. I just hope I can concentrate on my own therapy with all this stuff bouncing around in my noggin.
Oh, that'd be fun though. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Like I like werewolves and stuff like that too. You know, like the whole like vampire adjacent beings. So I just think it'd be kind of cool if we got like a surprise client from something like that.
I do not expect you to be an exception to the rule, my dear fellow. Let us see whether we can clear your head. I would like to introduce you to a ritual I have learned for stealing the mind.
This some kind of ancient vampire secret? Something the old ones gave you that's been lost to time? Something mortals could never imagine?
No, it's just meditation.
Oh.
That does not make the technique any less valuable. Now then, close your eyes. I will guide you through this process.
We're gonna meditate? Andrew Matches is my homie. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
That brings you comfort.
He's got such a good voice.
I'd have to say the woods. I always liked being in nature.
Then imagine the woods and let your thoughts come to you.
Oh yeah. That's one thing for those of you who maybe weren't here the last time when this was brought up. So this character and this character are voiced by the same person, and it's honestly crazy that that's a thing. They sound so different. There's another one or two characters that the same person voices, like the game director, like they voice them as well, and it's again just another voice that you would not expect.
When you try to focus on your thoughts, you will find them difficult to catch.
What am I doing? Hold on. What am I doing? What are these thoughts? I can't. What is this?
What you must do is simply
What?
breathe. Feel your lungs, and your thoughts will slow down.
What is this one? This tiny one over here says, I ain't cut out for this therapy thing. That's what that tiny one says. Intrusive thoughts. I spent 3 liters of blood to fart.
Simply concentrate on your thoughts for a moment, and they will clear.
Okay, interesting.
When they become elusive once more, simply let your breath go.
This is like gonna be like a
I
little
shall
mini
let you
game.
begin.
That freaking ghost fart emote. That's so cute. And
I
what
ain't
the hell?
cut out for this therapy thing.
Oh,
And it sure is a tall glass of water.
wait.
I miss my princess. I kinda miss farting. Focus, Sam, focus.
I don't understand what I'm doing. I'm breathing in and out. There's like a crosshair, but I can't click on anything. I don't know what I'm doing. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wait. Oh, the crosshair doesn't move. Oh, okay. I think. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I'm so confused. I don't think this is working like it's supposed to. Okay. I'm like breathing in and out, but like. But I can't, it won't let me acknowledge any thoughts. What was that knocking sound? I don't know what that was. I don't know. Whoa! Why are they moving around so much? Why are they moving around so much? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, it's because we're not breathing deeply enough. Oh, okay. I don't fully know what I'm supposed to be doing right now, guys. Wait, is it because my control? Hold on, it's not because my controller's plugged in. Let me make sure that it's not like. It's happening. Is something not bound? I can't even change binding, so I don't think it's that. What did I miss? What did I miss? What am I hitting? I think I know what you're supposed to be doing. It's weird. I thought this crosshair thing was supposed to like do something. I can breathe in and out by holding down left click and then letting go. And it slows the thoughts down. Do not have the 3 liters. Maybe that's what it is. I just don't have enough blood. Okay, maybe I just need to like do this until it'll let me acknowledge a thought. I don't know. I'm so confused, guys. I can't click anything else. I can't scroll in and out. I can't move around. I don't think. WASD, arrow keys, nothing. Hey, Natra. Hi, how's it going? I'm very confused. I can't hit escape either. What do I do? Thought maybe I just needed to like click on them or something after I like breathe in, but drag the crosshair. So I can't like click and drag it with right click or left click. Can I like drag the words? Maybe if I like breathe here. Like, I tried the arrow keys. I tried WASD. Maybe I could like drag them to the middle. Yeah, I'm like very confused. Okay, I'm trying to like, yeah, that's what I'm kind of trying to do right now. Maybe I just like wasn't focusing on the breathing bit enough, like with this, see the lungs over here behind me kind of. Do I hold it? What do I hold it in? I'm holding my breath and they're just like freaking out. Look at, they're freaking out. Hold on, can I get it in the crosshair if they're freaking out? Oh my god. Go to the middle. Go to the middle. No. No. Dang it. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like something is wrong. The lungs are like red right now. They're like really, I don't know, like glowy? Looks like there's a box around the crosshair. Does it? Trying to Google it, but it's just telling me how to interview a vampire IRL. Thank you for trying to help, though. I appreciate you guys. Like, this is one of those cases where please backseat away because I'm so confused as to what is going on. We're slowing down our thoughts by breathing, but why is acknowledged thought all grayed out? Like, how do I get it to not... Invisible box that is stopping the words from... Oh, yeah, no, yeah, that makes sense. I see what you're saying now. Like, they're not allowed to go to the middle. Try to rage quit? No, I'm worried I'm gonna lose all my progress because I didn't save. What if I save here and reload into it? Maybe? Like, maybe it just broke. Well, things happen. It's an indie game. Things happen, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what happens. I need to save more often in these games. Oh, I don't know what I expected, of course. Of course. Damn, I'm like hella confused, guys. This is making me feel real dumb. Hover over the thoughts. I thought that they were like fading out kinda before. It's like, I can't tell that it's doing anything by hovering over them. You know what I mean? Is that what I'm supposed to do, though? I'm just supposed to hover over them? Can you do something doubly drag? No, I can't drag the crosshair. I can't move it in any way. Right click doesn't do anything. Middle click, scrolling in and out. None of that does anything. Found a video. That was what you needed to do, and then it took 10 minutes to figure it out. I'm glad I'm not the only one who has struggled with this. That makes me feel a little better. Maybe I just need to, like... Because obviously the I ain't cut out for therapy thing, that seems to be like the big thought that he needs to acknowledge, right? But I kind of thought we needed to clear out all the other ones first. Can you hyperventilate? I don't think I can. It like won't even let me click again whenever it's like this. It's so weird. What am I doing? I'm literally holding my mouse over the things. And I'm just breathing. I'm just doing my best breathing exercises right now. This is strange. You know, thank you guys for looking for it. I don't know. That's weird. Do I need to get rid of the I kinda miss farting first? Is that what it is? Like, I get that. Like, maybe he just needs to get that thought out of his head before he can really deal with anything else. I don't know. This is so strange. Is there any way to there's no way to, like, back out of this either. To, like, talk to Andy again? It doesn't seem like it anyways. What? Stuck in his head? Yeah. Sometimes this is how difficult it is to get out, but man, I'd like to at least know the way out. Yeah, what do I do? It's one of those things where I kind of want to like help look myself, but then I don't want to get spoilers on the rules. Specifically the first one, do I have to respect myself? At least to a point. Be nice to yourself. Damn, what the hell? Can I like hit anything else? No. Whoa! I hit tab and did you see that? What? What did I... Whee! This is what my brain looks like. Whee! Real, so seriously, so relatable. It's so, yeah, you can like, oh, you can like speed it up. You see that? I'm like speeding up the breathing too. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, did you figure it out, Agrius? His rate is gonna pop like a grape? I feel bad for him, kinda. A bit too many thoughts. Every video looking through is missing this part specifically? Oh, man. Not yet, but learn something else, Nito? So those intermissions in the coffin where you can watch the cartoons and the Three Stooges, yeah? What client is this? It's myself. It's Sam's inner thoughts. Yeah, this is confusing. Those are in the game specifically with public domain stuff, so streamers can take a break and have something playing. Oh, that's cool. That's really neat that they put that in there. That's really neat. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to figure this out. I'm breathing in. I thought maybe I just needed to hover my mouse over the thought. Wait, hold on. I don't know. I thought maybe I figured something out, but now I'm not totally sure. I think I found something. The playthrough that I found has Sam saying the phrases and then them clicking them while breathing. Oh shit, what did he say? That's what the video I saw said? Uh-oh, what was the phrase? So wait, maybe that's the real problem. Maybe the real problem is that I just didn't listen to him. Oh my god. Okay. Oh boy. Hover over the thoughts and then breathe. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing this whole time, but apparently it's a specific thought? I think the first one is for... I think so too? Which I thought I had done that, but I mean... Wait, is the farting one finally gone? Wait, did we get rid of that one? No, we didn't. God dang it. No. Alright, alright. If that's the first one he said, have you been hovering then breathing or breathing then hovering? I've tried both. So like on that one, I hovered and then started breathing in. For this next one, because I have to let it go down, I'll like click while so like I clicked on it and like just was breathing in while hovering. It's not changing anything. What the hell? I'm so confused. Maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it was focus, Sam, focus. Oh, wait. Dang it. I was hoping that something was happening. Damn, what do I do? Okay, let me just try. I hate that I missed what he said, if that was the clue. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm done. Sam focus. Maybe I missed my princess. Maybe I'll try that one. Because it slows down as you breathe in, so it's kind of hard to click on it. Like if your thoughts aren't already slower, it's kind of hard to click on it while it's moving. Hey Darrell, hi. Hello. He said all of them, I'm pretty sure. Oh. This person is just clicking the thoughts as they appear and Sam is thinking them out loud? Yeah, but see this acknowledged thought? See how it's grayed out? I feel like it's almost acting like I don't have... I don't know. So I breathe in, click, 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 breathing in, click, hovering. Wait, is your controller plugged in? It is. I unplugged it and it didn't change anything. Got a lurk, need to help my dad move some things. Okay, have a good lurk. Let me unplug it. I thought that this would change, like this little hovery thing. Worst case scenario, I could reload the game now that my controller's not connected, actually. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad...
Who's got a pretty mind?
Oh my...
Wonder what's on Batflix.
That's what it was.
Good with Reinhardt.
It was my controller being...
I'm so bad at meditating.
It was my controller being hooked up this entire time.
From San Antonio, not New York City. Relax, ain't no vampire hunters here.
Wow. Thank you guys. Thank you for trying to help me. I appreciate that. Oh, that was frustrating. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Could have done it without you guys. Alright, what am I doing? Wait, what did he say? So bad at meditating? Oh crap, what was the other thing he said? Oh, are we clearing him? I think we're clearing him. Like for realsies.
How are you feeling now?
Oh, we did it, everybody! We did it! Yeah!
Yeah.
That was way more difficult than it should have been.
All them thoughts just feel like thoughts.
Note to self, don't leave controller plugged in when not playing Lies of P. I missed it. So what was the order? There was no order. I was doing the exact thing I needed to do, but my controller being plugged in was breaking the game. But we meditated safely.
What sorts of things came up for you?
We didn't break our brain. It didn't pop like a grape.
Well, I thought about my clients. I thought about all them cognitive distortions. My horse came up a lot.
Your horse?
He misses his horse.
Yeah, Princess. She was my horse back when I was alive.
Aww.
I still think about her every day. I can't really stop.
I understand. I have bonded with many horses in my own life, but it sounds as though the loss of Princess was particularly fraught.
Yeah.
Would you like to start there?
I still don't understand how he's doing both of these voices. It like blows my mind sometimes.
Not sure I'd like it. But seeing as it's come up, maybe we should talk about what happened to her. It's got a lot to do with my old gang.
Oh no.
I mentioned them before. The Mystic Bastards was their name. They were the gang to join if you had nothing to lose, and I had nothing to lose.
That sounds like some Nosferatu thinking, my friend.
Oh, I can see that now. But it turned out I still did have something to lose. And they took that from me to prove my loyalty. They took my princess.
Aww.
Killed her in cold blood. And made me watch the whole thing. They made sure she saw me too.
That's terrible.
Oh, Samuel, I am so sorry.
I just stood there, watching her dying, with them big eyes looking at me like she knew I betrayed her.
Aww.
They knew what it would take to break me, and it's my fault for letting them do it.
That's so sad.
Samuel, these Mystic Bastards. It sounds as though these loyalty tests were
Murder
a
them.
mechanical part of their indoctrination process.
They were cruel to animals, beat them up.
These are the actions of a cult. They had no special care for you or your princess.
Well, it sure as shit worked. They knew where to hit me, and it's my fault for letting it happen.
This game is both like hella serious and hella just ridiculous and obnoxious all at the same time. It's so goofy, but so real.
What they did, Samuel, had little to do with you personally. You were vulnerable, and they took advantage. This is what cults do. But Samuel, you are exhibiting a cognitive distortion
We got a
known as
new one.
personalization. You are
Personalization.
attributing the Mystic Bastard's actions entirely to your own supposed failings. While
Okay.
it is natural to grieve for your horse, holding yourself solely responsible is neither fair nor accurate.
That makes sense. Okay, let's look at the thing. So personalization. Often we assume things happen because of us. Heck, often they do. That's why we get tempted by personalization. Wrongly linking external events to ourselves in cases where realistically there ain't no definite link. Sometimes people actually are out to get us, or we do cause events, but sometimes we're doing some personalization. Examples: the Vampire Country Club doesn't allow cowboy hats. They made that rule just to discriminate against me. See, I slipped into his accent for you guys. I'm never doing that again. The cattle got spooked and ran off. They must have been scared of my face, not the thunderstorm. A vampire hunter found my lair. Something about me must have screamed to target me. I was just asking for it.
Hold on a sec, my head's hurting.
Ugh.
I can't hold on to all them distortions all the time. Ain't personalization a lot like a control fallacy?
An astute observation, Samuel. Personalizations are often a form of control fallacy.
Game reminds me of Neil Brennan's Three Mics comedy special. If anyone knows that reference, just Whiplash.
While control fallacies often manifest as a belief that you have more control over external events than is actually the case, personalization is a more specific tendency to believe that external events are reactions to you. But let us leave control fallacies out of the picture for now. You are correct that keeping all distortions in mind at once is unrealistic.
Okay, so we'll just have like the 5 to pick from. That's cool.
I would not interrupt your thoughts if I did not think personalization important. You are shouldering the blame for Princess's death. I can see that.
Well, if it ain't my fault, who else's is it?
The Mystic Bastards, of course. Let me put it into perspective for you. I will make a series of statements, and you help me identify the personalization distortion. I overslept in my coffin because I forgot to set my alarm.
Wait, what? How is that? What? No.
I bit Crimson's neck last night and missed the vein because I was distracted. It was entirely my fault.
I mean, depends on what he was distracted by.
Batflix raised my subscription price again because they knew I would pay no matter what.
They knew I would pay no matter
I forgot
what.
to go to the dentist, and that is why I have cavities.
Well, that's just a
Did
fact.
you miss my personalization? I overslept
Yeah.
in my coffin because I forgot to set my alarm.
It's not
I
that.
bit Crimson's neck last night and missed the vein because I was distracted. It was entirely my fault.
No, something distracted you.
That's the personalization.
No.
There's a million reasons why you might miss a vein.
I was wrong.
Sometimes finding the right one can be tricky.
But I admitted that I was distracted.
Dang it.
In this case, I am clearly the cause of my accident.
Okay,
It is
okay.
no distortion to say so.
I guess that makes sense.
Let me continue. Batflix raised my subscription price again because they knew I would pay no matter what.
Oh, it's this one because Batflix doesn't even know who the fuck Andy is. Like, Batflix just wants to make more money. Like, we're making it personal
That's
when
the
it's not.
personalization.
Okay.
Batflix has no earthly clue who you are. They
makes
just
sense.
raise their subscription prices anyway.
Just as your gang planned to isolate members from their former lives. Do you see the connection?
I guess so. I was just too stupid to see it at the time.
Ah, calling yourself stupid is what distortion?
Oh,
Yeah, it's labeling. But I should have known anyway. I knew that crew was bad news. I just thought I was bad news too.
You should have known. That's another distortion of reality, Samuel.
All right, fine. Should statement, whatever. So what the hell am I supposed to do, Andy? Say nothing's ever my fault and I don't gotta know nothing? I was responsible for getting that beautiful horse killed. She trusted me, and if I'd been someone else, she wouldn't have had to die in that awful way.
I am not asking you to lie to yourself. Far from it. And I am not suggesting that you absolve yourself of all responsibility. But what would you say if a friend came to you with the same story? Would you tell them what they should have done? Would you call them stupid?
no.
You said yourself that you joined your gang because they were the gang to join if you had nothing to lose. I do not think this is a circumstance most people choose.
Yeah, I suppose.
Remember, Samuel, we are trying to reframe our thinking by clarifying these distortions. I know it may feel as though I am picking on you, but I am not. Let us forget what you should have done to make room for a different distortion.
Oh, what are we learning now?
You are drawing a direct link from your emotion to the death of your horse. This is a
Emotional
distortion
reasoning.
called emotional reasoning.
Oh, man. Okay.
I understand the guilt you feel, Samuel, but your guilt does not act on its own. This terrible thing, it did happen, and some choices you made undoubtedly created the circumstances for it to occur. You are not blameless, but let us restrict your blame to what you have actually done.
I'm sorry. I get awful worked up when talking about my princess. You should have seen her, Andy. She had these eyes.
Oh.
She looked right into my tainted soul and still loved me.
Oh.
I understand, Samuel. We feel tremendous guilt when we fail an animal. When we look at reality, it is not to dismiss our burdens, but to process them fairly. I would like you to understand emotional reasoning so you can see how emotions color our thoughts. Please listen, and call me out when I am using emotional reasoning. I feel anxious.
Okay.
Perhaps it is the garlic naan I smell from the Indian restaurant next door. The mood in my club is somber tonight. I
Oh.
am sure it is a reflection of my own dark mood.
I feel like maybe...
That's the emotional
Yep.
reasoning
Okay.
right there. I don't think them folk in the club know too much about how you're feeling.
Exactly. Our emotions can feel all-encompassing, and that is purely biological. We are animals, Samuel. There is a small cluster of brain tissue at the base of the cranium that tells us we are safe or that we are about to die. The complexity of our existence is at odds with our biology, but we have the logic to recognize it.
Well, if reincarnation's a thing, I think I'd rather come back as a horse.
It is indeed a boon and a curse to have human complexity of thought.
No kidding. If I were a horse, I'd know better than to join any cowboy gang, let alone the Mystic Bastards. I'd be happy with a bag of oats and a field to run around in.
Oh, man. Wouldn't that just be such a great, simple life? Just a bag of oats and a field to run around
How
in?
did you end up with the Mystic Bastards in the first place?
Well, like I said, I didn't have much choice. Nobody would have taken me in at that point, except a hangman, maybe. I wasn't a vampire yet, so hanging didn't sound too appealing. The last job I did got my brother killed, and after that, my wife left with my daughter, and I never saw him again. Can't say
Jesus.
I blame her.
He's been through
I
a
didn't
lot.
have nobody. Ain't no surprise that a vampire gang would be the only people to take me in.
Aha, so that is how you turned.
Yes, sir. It wasn't pleasant. Not the candlelight and writhing body sort of affair you see in mortal vampire stories.
That is terrible, Samuel. The turning is never easy. How did they find you?
That job that got my brother killed? We partnered up with one of them mystic bastards for it. He knew where to find me.
And he knew you were vulnerable and that you had no place to go.
I've thought about that. Were they setting me up all along? Maybe.
Kinda sounds
Whether
like
they
it.
were or not, I really didn't have any place to go. I know when them wanted dead or alive posters go up, folk find dead easier and more fun. People saw me as outlaw scum when I was a kid, and there was no way they were going to be kinder knowing I was in a gang.
You know this for a fact. You are certain that no one would have any pity on you at all. That your only recourse was to join your gang?
I guess I don't actually know that no one but the bastards would have taken me in. Sounds like a cognitive distortion, huh?
Just woke up. Hi, good morning, Dro. Hi, how are you? I hope you slept well.
I think you see the patterns now. It may seem like pedantry, and perhaps it is, but pedantry is the search for ultimate truth.
Spoken like a true pedant.
It comes with being terrifyingly old.
Terrifyingly old. If anybody ever asks me my age, instead of saying 153, I'm just gonna say that I'm terrifyingly old. I was gaming until 6 a.m. like a gremlin. Hey, that's awesome though. I like doing that stuff. My schedule doesn't allow for it a lot, but I kind of like being that gremlin. So that's awesome.
You discovered the cognitive distortion before I could point it out to you. It is a cognitive distortion similar to Nosferatu thinking. So let us put that particular distortion out of our minds for now.
How was the rest of Cult last night? I went off to get food and then I ate and then I kind of just laid in bed and went into a food coma. It's just like I do miss being a night owl. Yeah, I've always been a night owl and yeah, it can't happen. Like I work at 7 a.m. right now. So I'm typically up at like 6:30 or so. Usually. It was good. It's kind of going downhill. Everyone's dying, but the leader is thriving. My follower intro is called Died? Guy! Why'd you die?
Yes, things were grim for you.
You're letting down the cult.
Your experiences caused you to assume that there were none who would favor you with a kind eye.
I'm kidding. Good lord, up so early. I know. I wouldn't do it. So it's better than it used to be. So, my schedule when I first started working where I work, I actually had to work at 5 a.m. and it wasn't remote. I had to drive about 30 minutes to get there. And of course I had to get up and do my hair and makeup and clothes and all that. So like I had to get up at 3 a.m. every single day. 3 a.m. The only positive is that getting off of work at 2 p.m. was sick. No traffic, you know, like you could go to any appointment, you could go, like, you never had to like schedule around stuff, like you could make things happen. Like that was nice. But getting up at 3 a.m. never again. Never again. I used to open at 4 a.m. so I get you. Ugh, gross. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, it feels like when I had to go to a 7 a.m. class, I got up at 3 too. Ugh. Yeah, that's rough, man. And like having it, especially for a class where you need to go and like be learning things, like taking in information and stuff. I just can't do that early. Like I can do my normal tasks. I can do the things I do daily, but ask me to absorb new information and retain it at like 6 a.m. or whatever. Brain no worky yet at that time. Like I was still in a haze. 6 to 3 was one of the best schedules I was on. Avoided traffic, gave me a lot of hours without other coworkers as a distraction. Yeah, see, there are advantages to the early schedule for sure. I'm just such a night owl. I miss staying up till like 3-4 a.m. When I used to make sushi, I worked 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. on the weekend. Holy crap, talk about a shift. My God.
You were exhibiting the cognitive distortion of overgeneralization. The idea that no mortal could accept you.
Yeah, I used to avoid 8 a.m. classes in college because my brain don't brain that early. Exactly. I used to talk classes take, oh yeah, all the way to like 7 p.m. Yeah, for sure. Same. So much same. Like, catch me like at noon. By like noon, that's, if I could just wake up at noon every day and just stay up all night, that would be my schedule. I'm not gonna lie. Been trying to stay up. The latest for me has been 1 a.m. I mean, if you've been on the same schedule for a long time, it can be kind of hard to like shift, you know?
This clouded truth made you vulnerable to the mystic bastard's approach.
Damn. Maybe you ain't wrong, huh? I should have joined the Foreign Legion or something. Dang it, should statement.
Your mind is not a cognitive distortion shooting gallery, Samuel. Cut yourself some slack. All we seek is recognition of our distortions, not perfection and not punishment.
Can't remember the last time I slept in. I can't remember the last time I slept in just like to sleep in. Like anytime I've slept in, it's just because like I have like a rough health day or something, you know? Like I'm like feeling icky. But like just to like chill and be lazy, yeah, I don't know. It's been a bit. As a chef in an Italian restaurant, it's less fancy sounding than I made sushi.
Let us test your ability.
Yeah, I want some sushi, man. I really want sushi now.
Then I believe we will have covered enough for tonight. Allow me to begin.
When they stop bullying me, oh man, we're never getting
Elder
sushi.
vampires are insufferable. They all think they know everything. It seems to me that being a werewolf is pretty rough. Vampires from Transylvania all have funny accents. I want to suck your blood. Who talks like this?
That seems like an overgeneralization, Andy. I ain't sure any of them ever sounded like that.
It'd be so corny if that's how I talked.
Pretty sure they all sound American these
I
days
want to
anyway
suck
from
your
watching
blood.
Netflix all the time.
Correct, Samuel. I apologize for the offensive accent. It was employed only to prove a point. I don't believe you have found all my overgeneralizations yet.
Uh-oh.
Let me repeat my statements.
Okay.
Elder vampires are insufferable. They all think they know everything.
No, duh.
Wait, ain't you an elder vampire? You don't seem like much of a know-it-all.
The Count from Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3. That's what I should have based my model off of. Damn it.
That's right, Samuel.
I knew I fucked
Though
up
in all
somewhere along the
honesty,
way.
I used to be quite insufferable myself.
I could have been a counting vampire, god damn it.
I aspire to be more patient these days. Let me continue. Well done, Samuel. Your ability to identify cognitive distortions continues to impress. But let us bring things back to you. I do not ask you to absolve yourself of the things you have done. You did not have the tools to be mindful of the thought patterns that made you vulnerable to the mystic bastards. I have seen mindfulness take root in you, though, Samuel. I hope this session has been helpful to you.
Yeah, I'm still sad. I'm still regretful about Princess. I think I'll always be. My not being mindful is what killed her. Every time I think about it, I just know I'm a terrible person who messes everything up. But I think the awareness helps.
It does. Then please tell me what cognitive distortion you just exemplified.
Oh god.
Was it emotional reasoning, overgeneralization, or personalization?
I guess it was kind of all of them.
Masterful deduction, Samuel.
I
Your
was
sense of
right!
self-awareness is most
I really thought I was
impressive.
gonna get that. All of the above.
Remember, cognitive distortions are not a cudgel to beat yourself with.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. If we're spouting cognitive distortions all the time, ain't my clients gonna be mad at my constantly interrupting them?
You continue to impress. Yes, we cannot bully our clients with distortions.
Unless your name is
I find
Kai.
It is best to clear our minds and focus on a few during each session. Keeping endless distortions in mind is not easy for a therapist either, after all. I think we have done excellent work tonight, and I'm certain you've built up a thirst. I know this evening was emotionally intense. Ask Crimson for some scotch.
He said I wasn't allowed to bully my clients with my cognitive distortion.
Drinking booze ain't exactly compatible with our biology, Andy.
By scotch, I mean Scottish blood. It's iron-rich and quite delicious. I age it in whiskey barrels.
But we bully Kai with TTS distortions, not cognitive. You know, that is
sounds
fair.
Pretty nice. I might just do that and call it an early night.
As you wish, Samuel. Rest well, and do not lasso yourself so tightly, as you say. You are deserving of love, especially from yourself.
Man, this game is so silly and so wholesome at the same time.
I'm just gonna leave before I get more embarrassed.
Very well, Samuel. Rest in peace, my friend.
Yote. Yote.
Samuel, greetings. You are seeing Dr. Drain again tonight, yes?
That's right. I'm keen to see how he's getting on. That fella's got himself wrapped up real tight.
Do not expect too much change too quickly. It takes a while for thoughts to internalize, even when we know the truth of them logically. It took me only 2,800 years or so to internalize what I needed.
I don't think the doc's gonna be too keen to wait that long.
I do not think he will have to. Unlike myself, he has you to guide him.
Oh gosh, I barely know what I'm doing, boss. I'm not sure I can keep track of all these new distortions I know about.
I do not expect you to. We humans are distortion machines, my friend. But let us ensure we address Dr. Drain's core distortion. You know what it is, don't you?
Dr. Drain's core distortion. Just being a big old grumpus. Dr. Drain's core distortion was disqualifying the positive, right?
The positive, ain't it?
If I remember right. God, it's been like a week.
Dr. Drain does indeed exhibit this cognitive distortion, as we all do. But there is a distortion that truly drives his decision-making. I think you can tell me what it is.
Oh. So it should?
That fella's a should statement machine, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
That's right. We can be certain he will carry this distortion with him, but I would like you to pick the rest to keep in mind, Samuel. Up until this point, you have addressed client distortions in small clusters. But now that you are aware of more cognitive distortions, you will notice them everywhere. We must not use cognitive distortions as weapons to beat our clients with, so pick 4 more to keep in mind during your session.
But what do I do if I detect he's showing the distortions I'm putting aside?
You do not need to address all of them, my friend. You will not catch every distortion, and if you did, I believe your clients would find you irritating. I do not alert you to half of your cognitive distortions. We know that Dr. Drain will exhibit should statements. What else do you think he will come to this session with?
Oh. Oh, wait, I can guess what he's gonna... knowing him with should statements, discounting the positive, labeling, control, and overgeneralization.
I think I've got what
Let's
I
do
need
that.
now.
Very good, Samuel. I will leave you to it. Have confidence. It is well earned.
That being said, that's where I have to save it. That's where I have to save it because I only have 8 minutes before D&D, guys. Man, I hate that I had to do such a shorter stream today. But thank you for hanging out with me. I still had a good time. I had a fun time. Let's see. Who should we raid? Oh, no, I know who we should raid. No, we should raid. We'll raid a belated birthday frog that's playing Mortuary Assistant. Let's do that. Let's go say hi to Space. Thank you for hanging out again. Thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll be doing some Lies of P, and I'll probably chat with you guys a little bit in the Discord before then. So I hope you have a good one, guys. Take care of yourself. Bye, everybody. Bye.